5, 4, 3, 2.
Are you guys ready up there? Okay, just give me a second. All right. All right, quiet on the set.
Ow! Peace and blessings of the Most High, of the boundless omniverses, multiverses, tri-verses, dual verses, and universes be upon you all, an earshot and eye shot of the God. It's your friendly neighborhood, Pharaoh Rising, Chef C's Dwamu Tefa Moon, and welcome to another episode of Revision Radio, where we seek and analyze and break down right knowledge, right wisdom, right understanding, right thinking, right reasoning, and right action from the third eye point of view. Rahul Muisar. Hutip, Murad, Assalamu alaikum with magic. Peace to the gods. What's happening? I shook. Ronald Newton on deck. Appreciate you. You already know. So, man, you already know, man, as we step into do our duty to awaken up the universe and inspire the family, the family and nation and tribe of deities and incarnations to do what our spiritual father has sacrificed himself for us to become. We're gonna have disagreements. We're gonna have things that we're not gonna see eye to eye all the time. That's a given. But we're supposed to be people of reason. But you got so many people that's so stuck in the sixth ether energy that all they want to do, they've manipulated and they've benefited from stirring up the pathos, the emotions. They use the Mukasu sciences, man, of ethos and pathos and logos, and they've been able to benefit and live off of people because of those things. And yeah, they don't want it. They don't want it, man. You got to watch the trick knowledge is the ones that they know how to take what's right and then make you feel wrong about doing what's right. Yeah, it's whack. It's whack. So tonight, man, we're gonna do some things. How y'all doing out there? You already know. We appreciate y'all. I hope everybody being safe. There is definitely some stuff happening. Y'all please be on point because here it is. Look, whether it's the virus, the vaccines, or the 5G, there's been another increase in people dying recently. It's happening now. People going back to the hospital getting sick. It's happening now. Remember, this situation. Yeah, we chilling, God. I appreciate you. Definitely appreciate you. This situation, this world we live in now, man, is different. Super different. All right, let's start it. We about to let's get into this chant. Let's get into the chant, and we'll touch bases on everything else. But it's that time. We here. We still here doing it. Let me see. So we about to start the chant. Anybody that get in, it's on the screen. We're gonna shut it off from here, and then we go into everything else. Turn this phone down because one of my brothers just tried to call me. Lonnie, you try to call me while I'm about to go live. I can't do nothing about that. Y'all ready? Okay. Anunate kale jawef paut. Paa Taraq Yud. Anuki jawef pa ashukim pa paut. Wu kale ashuk kawun jawef niya. Anuki kasamunin pa paut. Wu pa paut kawun kasamunim naya. Anuki wahu ame pa paut. Wu pa paut kawun wahu ame naya. Nakuk kado naju ame kasamunim pa paut. Wu chabub ame mushkasun. Nakuk kador kawan kale pafef nakuk tayo jawef pa paut. Ame wase ame the yarni kawun lake bakui jawef pa paut. Anuki ya bebi nafashni pa paut kawun anuki pa paut kador nakuk kador pa paut amul nakuk amul. Lahe hum manenum am tumate kare hum am tumate kare kum am tumate kare num am tumate jawef neya am tumate neya wu anuki hum yaye ashukra ye asmu jaye nun yaye nataru afuk nun anunate mukradu kum yaye nataru afuk nun afuk nun afuk nun yaye nataru nun anun atum atum amun. Ya yehu ya ye netaru. Ya ye saye ya ye netaru. Ya ye hika ya ye netaru. Ankumate pa mufaku. Ya yehu ya ye netaru. Ankumate pa mufaku. Hua nunate mukradukum. Hua ankumate muisanun. Ya yehu ya ye netaru. Aro muklas nun atumra ye. Ya yehu ya ye netaru. Ya ye mukdamu wafuznun. Ankum mane yake la duda muslafu nun. Umuisaru nun. Mane yake sawura paba. Mane yake kawuna kau. Mane yake yathe ahak. Mane yake kawuna bashabu damam. Yaye nataru mugdamu nun. Aro mufdad nun. Anhu kawun manza mane pa nataru. Aro enhu. Anhu kawun baba yananan. Aro enhu. Anhu kawun atumraye. Aro anhu kawun haror. Yaye nataru muslafunun. Afuz nun mane pa mutwadu. Afuz nun mane gahalan. Yaye nataru afuz nun. Mane sayo gayora. Afuz nun afuzniya. Afuz nun afuzniya. Yaye nataru nun. Nakuk talub tamoy bipa nataru. Mane pa lain lawitananu. Kale ranamani ate lae pa nataru. Wu kale namazoratni ate lae kayariyatun lae pa nataru. Panan misfa kawun. Pasawabu Paa Taraq. Zika wuna na zola lahe amkum. Mane masbad wu masa. Ame hadianu wudayamaun. Mane muslafukum. Unetaru. Arjula ye nafashukum. Afukshane kawunkum. Pasawabu Paa Taraq. Pahadian wupadamal. Anun tawankum. Lahe panandamal wushafe. Anun tawankum. Lahe tim. Na soenun. Anun tawankum. Lahe ashukuma. Amkumate muslafunun. Anunate mukradukun. Anun talum nasarukuma. Anun talum nasarukuma. And sonun kahinataru. And sonu muslafunun. Anunate musbatu. Anun. Atum. Atun. Amun. Anunate kale jawef paut. Yaye mufdaru yaye nataru. Yaye atum rare yaye natar. Yaye nun yaye natar. Yaye nun tad yaye natar tad. Yaye ha yaye natar. Yaye hatat yaye natar tad. Yaye kak yaye natar. Yaye kak tat yaye natar tad. Yaye amun yaye natar. Yaye amun tad yaye natar tad. Yaye atum yaye natar. Yaye shishash yaye natar. Yaye tafaf natad yaye natar tad. Yaye sabab yaye natar. Yaye natat yaye natar tad. Yaye arash tad yaye natar tad. Yaye asar yaye natar. Yaye nabab tad hatad yaye natar tad. Yaye satak yaye natar. Yaye hara yaye natar. Yaye habtwi yaye natar. Yaye anaktat yaye natar tad. Yaye aha hara twi yaye natar. Yaye nafartum yaye natar. Yaye mantu yaye natar. Yaye bapti yaye natar. Yaye sakam tad yaye natar tad. Yaye hatat hara tad yaye natar tad. Yaye ba ibis yaye natar. Yaye pata yaye natar. Yaye basas tad yaye natar tad. Yaye imhatab yaye natar. Yaye hu yaye natar. Yaye matat yaye natar tat. Yaye mahat yaye natar tat. Yaye kafafraye yaye natar. Yaye maskanant yaye natar tat. Yaye raye tat yaye natar tat. Yaye kentamantiu yaye natar. Yaye hika yaye natar tat. Yaye natar tat yaye natar tat. Yaye ma'at yaye natar tat. Yaye renan tat yaye natar tat. Yaye shayi yaye natar tat. Yaye sashat yaye natar tat. Yaye mafdat yaye natar tat. Yaye sabak yaye natar. Yaye anap yaye natar. Yaye khanum yaye natar. Yaye khanash yaye natar. Yaye pata nun yaye natar. Yaye saye yaye natar. Yaye haktat yaye natar tat. Yaye amas yaye natar. Yaye sarab twi yaye natar. Yaye atun raye yaye natar tat. Yaye jahu twi yaye natar. Yaye patawarat yaye natar tat. Yaye sakatat yaye natar tat. Yaye ha yaye natar. Yaye nahabka yaye natar. Yaye saka yaye natar. Yaye ba'a yaye natar. Yaye aka yaye natar. Yaye imharatat yaye natar tat. Yaye wapawatat yaye natar. Yaye sokat hatab tat yaye natar tat. Yaye mari tat sakar tat yaye natar tat. Yaye saye tat yaye natar tat. Yaye korat tat yaye natar tat. Yaye asatanu yaye natar. Yaye bahat tat yaye natar tat. Yaye khanam tat yaye natar tat. Yaye manak tat yaye nathar tat. Yaye kamam yaye nathar. Yaye mahatwi yaye nathar. Yaye kabasan anafaf yaye nathar. Yaye da'a matarafaf yaye nathar. Yaye maritat yaye nathar tat. Yaye nasat yaye nathar. Yaye imjadad tat yaye nathar tat. Yaye nakak batat yaye nathar tat. Yaye sakat tat yaye nathar tat. Yaye anak tat yaye nathar tat. Yaye jadad yaye nathar. Yaye tum yaye nathar. Yaye wahu yaye nathar. Yaye yasas yaye nathar. Yaye anak yaye nathar. Yaye afaf nuid yaye nathar. Yaye satat yaye nathar tat. Yaye sakat tui yaye nathar. Yaye imma'at yaye nathar. Yaye nana yaye nathar. Yaye imnuid yaye nathar. Yaye imsatak tui yaye nathar. Yaye mugdal tat yaye nathar tat. Yaye rahash shafaf yaye nathar. Yaye marar tui yaye nathar. Yaye amun yaye nathar. Hu anunate kale jawef pau. Okay, y'all repeat it. Hu anunate kale. Yeah, you're supposed to repeat it. All right, we're gonna do this. Be powder nan empire babasar. Woo. Pa batal matat arashtat. Woo. Pa tauba sanan harar. Amun. Woo. Roll back. Peace to the God, young elder on deck. What's going on, beloved family? What's happening with you? You already appreciate you blessing us with your presence. You know, we gotta, we had to stimulate that energy, trying to get that battery gland up and popping. You already know. Okay, Al up in here. Roll back, Al. You already start over the God Ronald Newton on deck. Jerome McCain, roll back family. Kareen Roney. Okay. What's this Vark Tech? You want to have to talk to us about these things you be posting up in there. Lamar Watson, Allen. Yeah, God, we appreciate the family. You already know we're here. We set it off with that. And then we're gonna top it off with some couple of more praise out of the Maharaj that we was reading yesterday, some of the supplications out of the Maharaj, out of the Maharaj, and also out of the Paa Taraq. I don't want people to think, like, oh, y'all not reading the new stuff, y'all reading on the old stuff. Nah, we just taking them back. Sometimes you got to take them back. Sometimes you got to take them back to bring them forward. You got to double back on them. Just let them know that some of this was in the foundation, It's my garage is heavy. I really like it, A lot of the prayers and stuff in here. Let me see. Yeah, they must have took me last night because they had me having all kinds of issues. Yeah. They had me emotional yesterday. Y'all see me? I was all choked up. Caught me. I was like, oh man, I ain't see that prayer in a while. Ooh. That's one of them joints. Got me through. Yeah, got me through. Yeah, shout out to the God. on deck. Mm-hmm. Yo, it's we really there. We really doing that, man. Where we ended off at? Okay, well, we'll just go after that and do a couple of these. It's okay. Even if I said it yesterday, it's okay. It's only a couple, and then we gonna get into the show. Chappelle Show. Check it. Oh, Most High, oh, controller of the hearts, keep my heart firm in your way of life, or Wu Sabat. Keep it contented with your prayer. O Most High, grant us increase and not decrease. Hold on. Okay. O Most High, grant us increase and decrease, honor and not dishonor. Give us your favors and do not deprive us. Let us dominate and not be dominated. Yeah, grant us increase and not decrease. Should be and not. Whatever. O Most High, grant us the best of outcomes in all of our affairs and save us from the disgrace in this world and entrance in the one to come. O Most High, ask for health, for integrity, for good character, and that I may be pleased with my portion. O Most High, hear my words. You behold my situation. You know what is open and what is hidden within me. Nothing is hidden from you. I am a lowly one in need, a humble seeker of your forgiveness. I beseech you with humility in my heart, with trembling and fear and prostration and utter helplessness. O Most High, grant me soundness of faith, goodness of character, forgiveness of my disagreeable acts, and your eternal pleasure in the one to come. O Most High, may the Most High's blessings be upon all of the prophets, the messengers, the guides, and the children of Wu Sabat. To my mental and physical efforts, I add potential of my spiritual self and qualities. Its qualities permeate affairs. Its powers flow through my entire being. So we setting it off like that. So what's happening, family? How y'all doing out there tonight? You already know. Welcome to another episode of this Revision Radio Situation. Smash the like button. While we smash the like button, beloveds. Niggas be at home like this. I'm not smashing that like button. F that like button, son. I'm not smashing it. Gonna tell me what to do. This corny nigga up here talking about I shook and he love the people, but he really just want us to hit the like button. I see this nigga game. This the like button hustling ass nigga. That's what they saying. He just want us to hit the like button. Niggas is crazy. Niggas will find a way to hate on you for nothing. I knew that when I was young. I found that out when I was young, bro. I said, dude selling drugs, dude had knots of money. And for whatever reason, man, he just wanted my little, me and my little circle of brothers, he wanted us to be rotating around him. But it wasn't happening. We were okay just being who we are. We ain't need to be around nobody. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how many of y'all fell into this category, but I was one of them dudes that I was the truth in any and every sport, but I wasn't a jock. Photographic memory, reading at a college level from the 3rd grade, but I'm too cool for the nerds. I got mad. I got all the so-called the older kids, the cool kids, the whoever Maddie. That's my network. But I'm not superficial and I'm not with their circle. You know what I'm saying? Like I didn't fit in anywhere, but I can go anywhere I want. You think what I'm saying? Like I was that type of niggas in the street. I wasn't in the street, but I'm not gonna head over shoulders. I was back in the days. They had me for the karate flicks and the wrestling. I was on it. You know, as I got older, I started saying these niggas got speedos on. I don't even want to walk around with speedos, and I'm 10 years old, and I don't want speedos. Grown ass men with speedos and high heel boots, you know, and high thigh high boots on with baby oil. Wasn't rocking. But but I will say this. Every once in a while, when I got into a fisticuff, I'm in a restless state of mind. Back in the days, I don't know if y'all know, back in the days, niggas used to be stuck on this box and stuff, right? Like I never boxed because I always want to kick. I want a knee, elbow. So MMA wasn't hit back then. MMA wasn't popping. So I'm doing that then. Cause I'm like, I used to literally say, I'd be like, yo, I'm not paid to box, bro. So when I get into fisticuffs with people and dudes, you know, they break it up when you start wrestling. Now I'm getting jumped because whoever gonna break it up, I'm hitting them. Boop, boop, boop. And they're like, yo, what you doing? Like, nah, get out of here. If you part of this, you fighting. Cause they break it up to like, nah, y'all just knuckling it up. No, that's what gloves for. We sit here, big. I'm not knuckling. I'm biting, scratch, kick, eye gougge, smack nigga in his ear, grab his elbow, tickle, 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 whatever, nigga. Everything goes, nigga. What's wrong with these dudes? Yo, you gotta get out of my face. Headbutt. What? What? I'll be good. So I'm sorry. But yo, man, nah, man. I'm just saying, like, yeah, I'm from a different, you know, I don't know how many of y'all was going through that, man. Where you was going through a lot of different people. And, you know, so my circle was like that. Eclectic brothers. I had this old dude that was mad short that wanted to try to get us under his wing. But we was like, nah, we was good. We was good. We was going down. We didn't get on the streets at that time. We wasn't in the streets. We was going down to pack bags at the supermarket. At Key Food, C-Town, Associated, anybody in the hood, y'all know where that's at. You know what I'm saying? Fort Greene, Farragut, downtown. Boom. We go pack bags. Me and my son Darnell, he out there in Pennsylvania right now. We don't really jazz like that because when I got locked up, he was a CO and he treated me like dirt. So after that, I ain't really mess with him. Tell you the truth. How bad when we saw. Yeah. So, but yeah, dude come around and I'm like, yo, bro, you got thousands and thousands of dollars. Why you in our face? Leave us alone. Nah, y'all little niggas, y'all need to be rolling with me. Roll under me. No, first of all, you 2'7". Nobody's rolling under you, okay? But yeah, he was just so upset, bro. Super. So this super fly old ass short dude is sitting there, and he start ranking on me. He start snapping on me because he see that wherever when I move, they move, and wherever I say we doing, we moving. So he got to come at me, and he's snapping at me, and I'm sitting there like. I had we out there playing football and stuff like that. You know, whoever get the ball get tackled. I come from that place. Anybody know about that? No structure, no none of that. No two-hand touch, no flag. Once in a while, we'll play a game of tackle football in the grass. But we played whoever get the ball get tackled. One man start. He try to run, get by everybody else. When that nigga get tackled, he throw the ball up in the air. Whoever get that ball, we out him. We gotta get from goal to goal. Yeah, we played that. You know, so we out there playing that. He wanna come over there ranking on my clothes. Yo, but look at you use a bum, you got dirty pants, and your socks is old, and Like, bro, you gonna buy me an Easter outfit? Yeah, man. Like, because niggas got try. Because you know what? They grew up. We grew up with the build to destroy degree. So they gotta try to make you look bad. They gotta try to make you. They gotta break you down to build themselves up. The build to destroy degree. See, we know now we're in the all expanding degree. We don't have to break nobody down to build ourselves up. No, we are. We are part of all. All is a part of us. Can't take away from it. Can't add on to it. What you doing? Huh? The watchers is watching. All right. Daily word for my cool. Let's get it going. And then let's get into this Paa Taraq reading. Where Paa Taraq's at? Oh, here they go. Daily word for my cool, 23rd of December. Another year. We ain't getting through. Another year without the master amongst us. 23rd of December, Chief Thunderbird Maku says inside the daily word of Maku, he says that, hold on, you see it? Here we go. He says that the shadow hours will come even if you don't want it to. Just dealing with balance, man, family. The shadow hour is going to come, even if you don't want it to. You know, you can look at that, go into negatives, disagreeableness, disagreements. It's going to come around, whether we like it or not. Even if we don't want it to, it's going to come. That's the supreme balance, man. It's always going to come back around. I know nothing stays the same, but if you're willing to play the game, y'all got to get all this stuff out. Y'all got to purge all this Mukasu stuff out your system. So every once in a while, I'll bust out into a medley. I got to get it out. Okay? Keep it funky. Y'all hold it in. Go ahead. You hold that grease in. You're the one that I love. You are the one that I, ooh, honey. Hold it in. Fine, that's your business. You know what I'm saying? Your beauty school dropout. Hold it in. Yeah, throw up tackle. Sag 'em and tag 'em. Okay. Yeah, they know about it. Yeah. Yeah, savage life. Yeah, savage life. Actual factual. So yeah, let's get it in, man. Supreme balance, man. That's what it's about, right? So this is the revolutionary daily thoughts. This reading is from Margaret Walker for December 23rd. Let a new earth rise. This is appropriate. Let another world be born. Let a bloody peace be written in the sky. Let a second generation full of courage issue forth. Let a people loving freedom come to growth. Conscious Africans understand that war is not about bringing destruction as with Europeans. For us, it is about returning order. It is about the restoration of a balance which produces harmony. We must bring peace by disarming the disruptor. But because we have learned war through the eyes of destroyers, and we do not conceive of social reality in terms of a framework of ma'at, we neither conceive of war as a healing action, nor recognize a warrior as being a healer. In fact, we, unlike our ancestors, see warriors and healers as diametrically opposed mentalities. We have allowed the connection between being a man of God and a man of war to be severed in our thinking. We have forgotten that our traditional priests led the armies. Because we blindly and patriotically see the Europeans' priorities as ours, we become oblivious to the fact that Europeans not only pray for victory at the inception of and during hostilities, but they also generally pray for war. Because we buy their propaganda, we do not see that they have never separated church and state. Like all other peoples of the world, we too must work to restore order to the African world. And if this requires bringing a bloody peace, then we must be courageous enough to bring a warrior spirit to bear on the choice. I affirm, I recognize that righteous war brings a reordered peace. That's a lot. There's a time for everything. There's definitely a time for war. It's definitely a time for war. But the master teaches that war is necessary and is a logical conclusion when you're in position to actually make a change or to win. If not, then you're just being sacrificed to the bloodlust of 6 ether forces. You let your emotions get control over you. Before you get into, look at Francis Cress Welsing and the 9 principles of power, of war that white supremacy have launched against African genes. We have to declare war in all of those fields, not just physical armed warfare. When people think of war, this is all they think about. But this is not ready for this. It's not what you're ready for. It's not even where you're headed. Like I was looking at our nature is different. That's why the brothers, when you talk about Haiti, the Haitians, when they was able to liberate, they were the first liberated people as far as our people on the planet. They had to put themselves in a different state of mind. They had to commune with the blood warriors on the other side to come in, incarnate, so they wouldn't have the hesitations. They wouldn't have the good mind to stop, to be civil, to be merciful, because that's our natural nature. But on the other side, that you put a pillow on that. Blessings. Sheesh. She already in the west wing of the house. I hear it coming over here. So yeah, just so again, my point is that there's a point. There's going to be a point, because the Mugasu don't know how to accept defeat. They don't have it in themselves. They just made like that. But what we have to do is we go to war economically, starve them of our resources. We go to war with your intellect and creativity. Most of their money comes from intellectual property that they exploiting from us. Starve them with your soul and stop going and investing into their religions and their religious monopolies and their $100 trillion empires. Get your children out of their goddamn schools and schools, preparing and molding their minds to be future slaves for their children. You want to go to war? That's where the war starts. Free your psychology, your psychological mind, your subconscious mind. Free your soul. Free your economy, your economics. Free those things first. And while you're freeing those things and you're establishing your own, you get prepared, because once he sees that you're no longer participating in his stuff, he coming. It's in his nature. Then you get to this. But by then, now you're strong enough and you're ready. So it is just emotional. Let's go get him, guys. Get out of here, nigga. That's that Tiananmen Square, one man against a tank. Let's throw these rocks at these tanks and these armed police with these shields that's 9 feet tall. So we could say we was a part of the dissolution. Yeah, God. Yeah, the dissolution. Oh, man. Yeah, family. That's right. The warrior's greatest weapon is his mind. What you say, God? Yeah, that's real. Nah, yeah, he was a sucker. He was a sucker. Right back, Moise. What's going on, McDowell? How you been? That's actual fact. The universe is mental and all is the mind. Those brain newts are the creative force of life made flesh, but they're so small you can't see them. Can't see them under the human eye or microscope. But they exist in this realm, just not in the physical. More like in the realm of like the what's that? The subatomic world. Yeah, ooh. Dissolution. Yeah, man. That's the dissolution. Because revolution don't just mean going to war. Revolution, not physical war. Revolution is revolving back to the origin. Even though they say the Willie Lynch letter is fake, they always take the most powerful things and want to make them fake. Listen, it might not have been written by that individual, but the science in it is actual facts. So how is it fake? It's actual facts. And what he said inside the letter, he said their scientists came together and their scientists said that the only thing that they had to fear was if the Africans, if these blacks reconnected with their culture, with anything of substance from the original culture. It says the mind has a tendency to shift, to snap right back in place. Nigga, that's not no fake. That's not play. Whoever put that out, nigga, they knew the game and they put that out. That's a fact. So you want to say they based it? Oh, there was a storyline that they made up. Okay, cool, nigga, whatever. Nigga, that's a fact. Everything he set up in there, the opposites being exploited against each other, the perpetuation of the stuff being bred out, being bred into us, controlling the women. So when she just free will, always ready to submit to be the master's wench, where she psychologically shifts the male and female child, where the woman with a female child is independent of the male, but solely dependent on the master and his system. And then the male child is passive and psychologically broken because to protect him in order for the master not to kill him. That's a fact, bro. That's real. So they want to talk about, that's fake, nigga. Give me that fake shit. Okay? Because that's real. It's the realest shit. They need to teach this fake. We'll put this fake stuff in the school. Put this fake teachers in the school with all the rest of your fake teachers. Let us get this too. Yeah, and it's crazy. It's not even a mental marriage because it's not equal. It's not an equal thing. It's the Stockholm syndrome situation. It's like you can't by law have a relationship with your supervisor if you're working at a job or owner or president because of their status. You can't by law have a equal or honorable relationship if you with a police officer or with a CO if you were inmate, because they got the power. So by law, you can't, as in so-called African or black who's dead according to the law, you can't then be saying, yeah, I'm in love with a so-called white, so-called, say, because they're in authority. They have all the power. You have never been in a situation where you had equal power and then made the decision, you know what, yeah, I want to be with Becky. We both super rich. I don't need anything from them, but I still want, you ain't been in that situation. That doesn't exist. You're on a plantation and you're just looking to be the best pet that you can be. You want to purr when they touch your hair in the street, you know? Yeah, man. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. So that's just one of those things that we be forgetting. So let us go down and see what these humans are doing. Okay. We on what, 22? This joint was all right. What's that? Fret, chafe, worry. This was all right yesterday, right? Stephen Cole, peace, beloved. You got my message. Told you, hit me. Make sure you hit me. I'm going to hit you, actually. I got your number. Yeah, that's it. That's how that goes. Yeah, niggas try to be pets. Niggas is auditioning to be pets, bro. Pets under another name. That's all. I mixed up my Paa Taraq by accident. I had a notary over here to get these documents done. We had a traveling notary, so I had to move everything off of the table over here, and I ended up mixing a lot of the stuff. So I'm going through them, making sure everything's everything. Concentration. A lot of these joints, I ain't gonna lie, I ain't read them in a while, and they were good. Yep, a lot of them were good. Yep. That was them. I don't think I read this. This is, I didn't read this one. This is black is evil, white is good. It means opposite of what you think it means. But then it means opposite of what you think it means. Hold on, I get to that word. It'd be opposite of what you think it be, but it'd be opposite of what you think it be. Yeah, we gonna go there. Oops. Yeah. Chief. Yo, we read 22 Paa Taraq, bro. Come on, man. Applaud these niggas. Applaud these niggas. Yeah, I was just drinking a cocoa mecca tea with I threw a lemon and ginger tea bag in it, and the citrus hibiscus Egyptian carcade tea is in it. I mixed it with the CMW half and half with a little bit of elderberry, and threw that in it with it also, and that was phenomenal. I'm out back to go redo and put some more water in the pot and drink some more of that because that was delicious. Oh yeah, that was delicious. Yeah, they got mad at me in the store. They're gonna try to put some little old waters out there, and they got these water. They got the big gallon waters in the side, shrink wrapped, and the boxes in the cut. Oh, ain't nothing to open that. Open that up. Yeah, let me get 3 boxes of these. What's wrong with them? Hey, I don't think those are. Yeah, they are. I'm right here with it. Yeah, run those up, please. Yeah, I don't know, nigga. Can you please? Yo, my car's outside. Wait, my car's outside. Can you hurry up, nigga? I need these waters. It's all right. I'm gonna just I gotta order my filter and the minerals for my Kagan machine, and then I'm back going back and forth between those and the Kagan waters. All right, y'all ready? We on the move. Yo, Stephen Cole, I see the message that you sent on the YouTube a couple of days ago. I said to hit me. I'm gonna call you and we're gonna build on you talk about a mix, but all that stuff you talk about, we actually have. Literally can walk you through different products that we already got there that show you that they do everything that you was talking about. Yeah, so we're gonna build on it. All right, let's go. The revelations to the Sabaeans, Muspatu, Paa Taraq, the way. Black is evil, white is good. Likum. For everybody that don't know, this was writing all this. Yeah, staying out of your memory. The master of the heavens and earth. The spark of the reincarnations, right? The spark to wake up, the incarnations that's here asleep. He's the spark. Yeah, that's the dude. Yeah, that's the dude. That's the dude. It don't matter who you name. It doesn't matter. I assure you. Yeah. Anyway, Likum. Beloved, Kharadu Emnetaru, children of the overseers, welcome home to your true and only way of life, Wusabat. You, as Muspatu, are renewing your stay in these great and dreadful days. Many are deceived and blinded by the wicked white light and white lies. So much deception for much too long. 6,000 years of mental sleep is far too long. As for you, as a Salal, a race, Nagaru, Negroids were mentally dead in a coma state of ignorance of who you are and where you originated. You were born in the best part of this whole planet, Earth, the richest part of it, as well as what's now called Afafreeka, the land of the original people, Nagaru. You were, in your transgression and sinful ways, ignorant to the fact that you are the gods of all races. You lived out of your Kahan or Kahin Akal, divine mind, in other worlds, acting as they do. That is the way in which you used to live until you came upon Wusabat. You no longer follow their ways, for now you have Paa Taraq, the way. And you will reshape this present world as a better place in which to live, unlike when you follow the ways of Pa Dawu Jawed Tapal, the evil, wicked world of the Mukasu, the Caucasoids, who were the rulers of this present world for 6,000 years. How long they ruled? 6,000 years. That has ended in the year 2000, and their rule is over. You can feel the power of Wusabat at work, and those who are disobedient, transforming them inside out and outside in. All of you true Muspatu who lived among others at one time, gratifying the cravings of your lusts and greeds, that now dead sinful nature that led your life to following its desires and thoughts. Like the rest, you were by nature objects of the spell of ignorance. Yet because of the returning of Wu Sabat and the Ashuk, divine love of Paa Taraq has for you, they who are rich in kindness for you have made you alive again and forevermore, even when you were mentally dead in transgressions. It is by divine love, Ashuk, that you are saved. For the Natharu raised you up with myself in these last days of evil rule to prepare you to rule and prepare you for the heavenly realms in Sa'ahat, Wu, Sabatat, Orion, and Sirius, in order that in the hereafter or in this coming new age, you will be transformed. You as Muntaru, children of the Natharu, will be able to make what is called the dimensional shift as you Nagaru are of us. This is done in acts of kindness and expressed Pa Ashuk, divine love, and you were not forgotten. Those other Salalu races, such as the Magalu, the Asians, will also be able to make this shift as long as they have not degraded their DNA with animals as those of the Mukasu Salau, the Caucasoid race, with their usage of animal parts to prolong their life. And in turn, they have cut themselves out of taking part in the dimensional shift. For it is by facts, truth, you are being renewed. So therefore, remember that formerly you were in ignorance and blind faith or beliefs in ghosts and unconfirmed gods programmed into your mind by those who ruled you for 6,000 years. Who ruled you for 6,000 years ago. And let me speak to you of light and dark. For under the spell, you accepted that Hamim, black, was bad, dark was Jawed, evil, even called the Mudwao, devil, the prince of darkness. I ask you, are you more afraid of your home in darkness or on fire, burning, which is light? I ask you, is it darkening that strikes and kills, or is it lightening? And does not their Bible teach in Luke 10:18? And he said unto them, I beheld Satan as lightning falling from heaven. So is not the devil, Satan, being likened to lightning? It's not darkness or blackness that is evil or wicked or devils. Dark has not killed, or is not an angel of evil, it's light. Job 18:5. Yeah, the light of the wicked shall be put out, and the spark of his fire shall not shine. Why is black evil or darkness evil if their own Bible says otherwise? You feel safe to sleep at night when it is dark. Fire is light. It kills millions, burns homes, cars, and people. Bombs, explosives blow up as light as firecrackers and hand grenades. That's destructive light, white. In their Bible, it also says their God said, let there be light, or white. Dark does not blind, yet bright, labine noir, white light, does. It blinds the sight. In their Bible, it also says their God said, let there be light. If he had to ask for the light, then he must have dwelled in what? Darkness. In fact, he must have been darkness, and the earth was without form. Genesis 1:2. And void and darkness was upon the face of the deep, and the Spirit of God moved upon the face of the waters. You are without Nawar light in the Raham, womb of your Mudadtad, mother, your DNA mother, safe as you grew. It's after their God created the light that sin and Dawu, evil, starts to be known. Evil was Laduda, born within the light. And each person does not know evil or act evil until they were born in it, born into this lit up world. The evil, the devil, lives in hell's Narar, fire. Is not fire light? Pale, weak leprosy is turning white as snow. In their own Bible, Exodus 4, 6-7, Numbers 12, 10, Leviticus 13, and other places like 2 Kings 5:27. So is being Hamim black, Dawu, evil and cursed, or is being Labin white, Dawu, evil or cursed? Okay, just for the gotta give the caveat. This is speaking of and manners of genetics. Okay, this is speaking of in manners of genetics, not in legalese, insofar as the SF 181 and black being as legal status and black being having no rights under the law because you consider legally dead as far as having a black status, and white being sovereign. So this is not that, because that's a whole different meaning. That exists also. This is coming from the position of the psychological teaching of black being bad and white being good at all times. And so, and to point out the differences. So I just want to clarify that. So sure enough, somebody gonna pop in and talk about, black ain't got no status in law. It's like you got to think content and context. You always got to be shifting your pivot. Public and private, content, context. What Baba used to call it, the Furkan. We'll talk about that later. The Furkan. Those throwback. Everybody that's in here, that's the throwback. Break down what the Furkan is back in the Ansar law community. What is the Furkan? Go back to read. According to their own Bible, Labine, white is the curse. Saphir, yellow, thin, farah, fur, is part of that curse. All found in Leviticus 13. Go read Leviticus, the book of Leviticus. It gives you the menu. It gives you the curse of leprosy. It gives you how they was. Yeah, it gives you all the dirt. So are freckles, spots, and in the Muslims' Quran are blue eyes, evil. Quran 120. 102, the day he, Raphael, blows the horn and we gather crowds of the ones who are guilty. This is the day of the blue-eyed ones. Now, the Asiatic black man would be a man originally born or from Asia or Asia, an Oriental, Asian, born from a Magalu, Asian Mongoloid, not Nagaru, African, originally born or from Africa. Don't call yourselves Asiatic black man unless you're an Asian, and there are black Asians, and there are black Indians or Dravidians. Yet, unlike us, Nagaru, Negroids, they don't have wabar here. They have farah, fur, flat, thin fur. Negroids is from the Latin nigrus, meaning black. Sudanese means black person. Ethiopian means burnt black person. So does Nigerian, Niger, nigger. And you go to Acts 13:1, and it was Jesus was talking, they was calling Jesus and his followers niggas. They called them Niger. They just mispronounced it as nigger, dealing with the Germans. Yet in those lands, from mixing outside our race, you have many dark-skinned persons, yet they have lost their wabar here for farah, fur. All right, I'm going to stop right here. To address the Asiatic black man and make it the owner of the cream of the planet Earth, the father of civilization, God of the universe. Many of beautiful teachings came from under the school of the most honorable Elijah Muhammad, the messenger. However, it was coming from a Venusian or a European, they say half original, as far as Muhammad, being his father was supposed to be an original man and his mother was from like Russia or something like that. But the teachings, so as much as he was, the principle of, the black man is God, he was saying that, he gave us that, right? The lessons and the jewels that the ancient Sabaean doctrines that he was teaching, dealing with the science of life, the actual facts and all those things. Those ancient Sabaean sciences, the cycles of 6,000 years. I heard Tahuti over there on Killer Priest show talk about that Baba Yanun took the science of the cycles from the most honorable Elijah Muhammad and none of it is real. No, that's not true. Nigga, you left too early. Drop out. Anyway, yeah, that goes back to the Sabaean sciences. Yeah, that ain't good. It comes from honorable Elijah Muhammad. Honorable Elijah Muhammad and Farad them got it from the ancient Sabaean sciences, which the master brought back. And we're revealing right now to the people the historical facts where you could go and reference and find it in our story. They hid it from us. And all these niggas that's been going up against it are showing you right now, they gonna all double back. They all gonna try to come back around. But keep a list of these dudes that's standing out there beating their chests talking about our stuff is pseudo. So all of them, that whole team, all of them, make sure you keep them listed. Keep them on Front Street, okay? So how much they really been researching. All they did was go back to the same pile of crap they handlers told them to bring to us. So, okay, so I was dealing with the Asiatic black man. The reality is that we've been, for the last 6,000 years, we've been being taught somebody else's doctrine every time. Now, little by little, we've been getting out of it, little by little. And when the master came in 60, 63, 67, 70 official, that was the job, get us out of it. But we're so conditioned being in it under Nation Islam, under the Moorish Science Temple, we're so conditioned to be talking about Islam and the law and Muhammad. We hype getting out of Christianity. We hype. And so those are the questions we asking, and those what that's what he's answering. And we spent 30 years doing that. Because we making a move, start talking about the shams. We start talking about the barytheric gland, and somebody want to come talk about, well, did the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam pray with a prayer rug? Did he have a, or is that bid'ah? And now we got to go through a whole 3 days of that information. So yeah, this stuff is some of that. That's that same type of stuff where it's coming to us, but it's not ours. And we took it as ours. Proof when you read True Story of Fard Muhammad. Or even go back to Fard Muhammad was talking about the history of Shabazz and the fact that when they were in the jungle, that Shabazz rebelled against the Council of Gods. This is their storyline, right? And he rebelled against the Council of Gods. And he was talking about how he was going to be able to raise a civilization in Africa. And they was like, they wasn't with it. And so he left anyway. And he took, he went in there with 50,000, 60,000 with himself, 59,999, 60,000 with himself. And when they went in, they said that when he came out with nappy hair, big nose, big lips. That's what he came out with due to him being cursed. So he could be identified, him and his followers, for disrespecting and disobeying the 24 elders. So they're saying that wasn't his original image. And then Farrakhan confirms that doing one of the bills that he's talking about. Yeah, don't you want he said, yeah, this is originally how our hair was like our eyebrows. Don't you want that? Don't you want your hair on your head to be like your eyebrows? Because that's the teaching. That's why they keep their hair low. The hair off their face. Because you can't have that hair. Your hair start growing. We're going to see the nigger naps. You keep it low. You get that one, you get the 360 with the escrow activator and that pink lotion. Y'all know about the pink lotion, the escrow activator. Yeah. You can look like Master Fard Muhammad. Yeah, so that's not ours. It's one of the things we had to go through. We represent the most honorable Elijah Muhammad as one of our messages. We acknowledge the Prophet Noble Jew Ali, as one of our prophets. And we even acknowledge Fard Muhammad as, we recognize him as the angel Gabriel. That's right. I said it. Y'all ready? 2 tears in the bucket. Take it to the stage. Yep. All right, Negroid. Black skinned person. All right. Morenos, also Latin. Morenos, also Latin, meaning dark skin to black, is from where the word more or more comes. Simply to be called a Moor or Moorish means a black-skinned person. Also, again, after much mixing with the Arabians, Turks, and Spaniards, these Moors became mixed and many lost their wabar here, our race's uniqueness. Going back to the Asiatic look, when the Indians or the Asiatics, the Hindus and them, they came into Africa, they was on the outskirts. So if you look at all the countries on the outskirts of the continent, right, they'll have wavy and 6 ether and a dead fur hair, but dark skin, because that's where they mixed in with them. And when you talk about the lessons and they talk about Shabazz and them, and you talk about Shez Bazaar, you said Daddy Shabazz. What's the other nigga name that continued on with the stuff? Yaqub. Because in one story is Yaqub being the one that was grafted. Another story was Yaqub sent out Shez Bazaar. So in our story that the master gave us in the tablets, Yaqub was the one who sent out Shez Bazaar, who continued on. In the lessons, it was Shabazz who went out, and Yaqub came after that. But anyway, they was jumping off the boat when they was doing sticking the needles in the baby's head. They was grafting the dark. Like they was throwing away all the dark babies, killing them, and they just wanted the lighter ones, and they just kept grafting them. And then they was going along the coastlines of the continent, and they was mixing it in. When they realized a lot of people was jumping off, when they realized what was going on, and that's how they started mixing in. Also going to that, I'm not touching it though, because the Mukasu, the righteous Mukasu brothers over there, they got to hold on to that. They got to hold on to that stuff in order for them to have a way in. So I'm not going to touch that yet. I see I touch that when I'm on the other side of the in the sovereign empire. Woo. So yeah, you was losing the nap. That's our signature, is losing our race's uniqueness. Africans, Nagaru, are the only people on the planet with nappy, kinky, woolly hair. Ones with wabar hair. All others and animals and beasts have fur. To be a true African Negroid is to be unique. The one true God of Paa Taraq. To be a true African is to be unique. And the uniqueness is shown in your nappy hair. The thing that they make us the most shamed of, because nobody has it but us. And a lot of us have been trained to look at it as a curse and an eyesore, because we are the only ones that have it, but we don't get it. See, the slave master wants you to hate it because he can't get it. You see them niggas when they lock their hair. You see it. You see it. To be a true African is Negro is to be unique, the one true God of the planet Earth. Look where it starts. Let's look at the Labine, white or pale man's Christian Bible, John chapter 1, verse 1. St. John 1:1. It says in the beginning was the word. First, let's go back to the beginning of their Bible and see what that word they call logos. Logos. Greek Strong's 3056 was what? Was this word? Who said it? What was the word and who said it? From Greek Strong's 304, Greek legos, meaning to utter, relay, speech, spoken, word, to say, to speak. So let's see what was said by this Mukwan, this being, or Mukwamu, these beings in the beginning. Genesis 1:1. It says in the beginning. According to them, it says in the beginning, God. Hebrew Strong's 430. Elohim, gods, judges, created the heavens and the earth. So it was Elohim in the beginning. That is a group. And one of the Elohim is called El, according to Hebrew Strong's number 410, meaning God. So as you read in Psalms 82:1, God, Hebrew Strong's 430, God standeth in the congregation of the mighty, El. Hebrew Strong's 410. God, he judgeth among the gods. Elohim, Hebrew Strong's 430. So you see both the plural used in Strong's 430 as Elohim, gods, and the single used as Hebrew Strong's 410 as El, God. Now, let's return to Genesis chapter 1 to see this. As it happened in the beginning, Genesis 1 verse 2, and the earth was without form and void, and darkness was upon the face of the deep in the spirit. Hebrew Strong's 7307, Ruach, meaning soul, breath, wing, spirit, ghost. And it's the exact same word used in the Muslims' Quran 1529. Breathed into him my spirit, 1785, meaning soul, breath, wind, spirit, ghost. So you see it's soul, breath, wind, ghost, or spirits. Now let's return to Genesis 1:2. And the spirit, soul, ghost, breath of Elohim gods moved upon the face of the waters. So one of the Elohim gods moved upon the face of the waters. So one of the Elohim gods as a ghost, soul, spirit, breath came down to earth, which was covered with water, and it was dark. This Elohim as one was an El, a god. This El or god was called Ruach in Hebrew, or in Arabic, Ruh, and later called Yahweh or Jehovah or Jah. Hebrew Strong's 3068. These Hebrew Strongs and Greek Strongs and Arabic Strongs are Strong's Concord, and you can look those up. Concordance, the Strong's Concordance dictionaries. So it gives you word for word translations, and you can literally pump in the word in the Genesis quote. You can put the word there, and it'll tell you what the word means. And later called Yahweh, Jehovah, Jah, Hebrew Strong's 3068, meaning existence, live, alive, from Haya. Hebrew Strong's 1961, being, meaning being, became alive. So this El called a Ruach, Ru, became a Haya, or to Yahweh, to Lord. So they called him the Lord God, which is in fact in Hebrew Yahweh Elohim, living one of the gods, existing one of the gods, who came down to earth. So now, back to Genesis 1, the beginning, to see what that word was that was spoken by this Lord, God, or Lord of the gods, as he was called in John 1:1, the word, or the word of gods, all gods. Now in flesh, breathing wind, breath. Now read Genesis 1:3, and it says, and God said, let there be light. So this El of the Elohim spoke to the Elohim who sent him to earth and asked them to turn on the light so that he could see in the darkness. Remember what Genesis 1:2 said, and it was void in darkness, so he could not see. And asked for light. As you know, back then, there was no such thing as electricity, no electric lights of any kind, only Nodar, fire, or sunlight, and the Aha, moon, did not exist yet. The moon didn't exist yet, nigga. And no spiritual knowledge was taught yet. So it's not light as knowledge yet, neither. You know, niggas be like, oh, it's the light, the cartoon, bing, knowledge, you got an idea. No, nigga, that didn't happen yet. Bugs Bunny wasn't on yet. Because no man or woman, according to this Bible, existed yet to teach knowledge as light. So it could not, it could only be fire as illumination. Remember, Musbatu, we know better. This is according to Abraham's religions, Mosesism, Jesusism, or Mohammedism. So this incarnated El of Elohim called Yahweh asked for light, Ore, Hebrew Strong's 215, 216, meaning illumination, lightning, brightness, kindle, fire, shine, light. So you see it's fire or illumination, which he asked them to shine forth so that he could see in the darkness. So we return back to John 1:1. In the beginning was the word logos, Greek Strong's 3056, from Hebrew word debar, Hebrew Strong's 1696, 1697, meaning spoken, a word, words to speak. So you can see it was a spoken word. He spoke out and asked for fire, light. So the word in the beginning is or, fire, light. And the word was with or said to the gods, Elohim, or in Greek, Theos, or the Theoi, Yahweh of the Elohim, or El of the Elohim. And later they say John 1:14, and the word was made flesh. Sarx, Greek Strong 4561 to 4563, meaning flesh, skin, meat, human nature, human being. You see how he catching them with the language? He catching with the language. That's the words you use? All right, this is what it means, nigga. So as you read, the fire light was made into flesh, just as it says about another being in 2 Corinthians 11:14. And no marvel, for Satan himself is transformed into an angel of light. So these beings were fire, light, and come down to earth, made, transformed into skin. These angels are good and bad ones, as you read in Job 1:6-7. Now, there was a day when the sons of God came to present themselves before the Lord, and Satan came also among them. What kind of meeting was this? And the Lord said unto Satan, nigga, where you been at? And Satan answered the Lord and said, oh, I'm chilling, going to and fro on the earth and from walking up and down in it. So Satan came. He comes as one of the angels walking on here on the earth. You may not recognize one of them as angels of light or fire, as it says in Hebrew 13:2. Now read this, Hebrews 2:14-16. For as much then as the children are partakers of flesh and blood, he also himself likewise took part of the same, that through death he might destroy him that had the power of death, that is the devil, and deliver them who through fear of death were all their lifetime subject to bondage. For verily he took not on him the nature of angels, but he took on him the seed of Abraham. So now, is blackness black, darkness, dark, bad, or wawed, good? Is blackness or dark bad or good? After reading it yourself, is whiteness, white, lightness, light, good or bad? Right, it's bad. And blackness is good. Evil is good. Nah, yeah. So they, it's like this. They remember they put us in the spell. With the spell, what they did with the spell was everything is good is bad, everything bad is good. How Run DMC said it? Perfect example. Not bad meaning bad, but bad meaning good. Perfect example. There it is. Yeah, so they flipped everything around on us. After reading it yourself, the Bible makes it plain you have been deceived by a white angel, an angel of light, lightning, Satan himself and his angels, the Karabu, or the cherubim. In flesh as lepers, that's them. Look what it says, Psalms 18:1-16, as well as Psalms 99:1, and Psalms 106:39, and Psalms 104 1-6. Teaching lies. John 8:44. Ye are your father, ye are of the father your devil, the devil, and the lust of your father you will do. He was a murderer from the beginning and abode not in the truth, because there is no truth in him. When he speaketh a lie, he speaketh of his own, for he is a liar and the father of it. They say dark is evil, black is bad, white is good, light is good. So anything dark is considered gloomy, dim, unenlightening, or wicked, because the absence of light is darkness, darken, darkly, and darkling, darky lies. Black, black ball, black magic, black mark of illicit, blackout, loss of memory, or consciousness, black widow, venomous spider, blackguard, scoundrel, blackmail, extorted by threats. You see the lies they teach? You see how black is misused to put fear of black-skinned people and their Karadu children, when it's them that do all the world's wicked, evil wars, killings, and rapes? For 6,000 years, you have lived in a fear of darkness, while their Bible has says 1 Kings 8-12. Then spake Solomon, the Lord said that he would dwell in a thick darkness. Chronicles 6:1. Their Lord God was in darkness before Nawar, fire and light in Narar. So there are two groups of Mukwanu, beings called God or gods. Some took on human skin as Mukmanu, humanoids, yet pale Labin, white skin, and walk up and down in the earth, causing Dawu, evil, and Jawedness, wickedness. And you have black devils doing the work of Satan, teaching his lie about them, having them say, I'm not African, I'm this or I'm that. Anything except what they are. In our homeland, under our own laws, our Karadu children are born in darkness with no artificial nawar light or electrical light, only candlelight or none. Saying in Africa, the babies are born under candlelight or complete darkness. We can see in the dark, no others can. Why? Because we are darkness. Nun tat, nun natartwi, personifying the primeval waters out of which emerged the creator, Nathar Ptatum. Nun tat nun Nathartwi, personifying the primeval waters out of which emerged the creator, Nathar Ptatum. And then it has the script. So God said, we can see in the dark. Take some time for our eyes to adjust, but we get it. That is a 20-second reading. Applause. Yeah. I wanted y'all to hear something. One of the audio, one of the videos of Bible. I'm gonna look for it. All right, let me see what y'all building on. Cause y'all be having your own side builds. Listen, man, listen, God, it's really about, because here's the thing. Nobody wins the race of racism. Nobody wins the race of racism. Anybody that's able to accept the teachings, that's what it's about. Because there's a specific DNA sequence that has to be established before we transcend. I agree. I actually did a paper on that in school. One of my college papers was on. It literally was called "Right Racism versus Wrong Racism." Yeah. Yeah, man. Yeah, that's heavy. Oh, let me see. Let me look up. I'm gonna play one of Baba's joints. Um, Nanyang University. Let me see. Yeah, the brother, he remixed the videos. He has a preference of what videos he want people to be seeing. I guess these other ones wasn't getting the type of heat that he wanted. So he remixed the order of the videos. So now the things that I'm looking for, he done moved, he done changed up the joints, bro. Yeah, it's not even there. Let me see. Maybe he got some more. Nope. Let me see. He got another channel though. Don't subscribe already. My bad. Yeah, he got all the like holy tablets. He got the whole holy tablets on audio. So if y'all want to hear the holy tablets, he got the whole holy tablets on audio on Nupu. Yep. You could just listen to different chapters. That's what it look like. This is an Egyptian book of the dead. Wow, dang. Yeah, he switched it up. Let me see. Who that nigga? Guided meditation. That's a nice video there. I'm gonna put it on before we get out of here. Y'all can see all these videos we be looking at. We be here looking at all these damn videos. Cause he must have took it off. You know what? I'm gonna put this on hold y'all down for a minute. Hold on. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Y'all from the hood for real. I was there for real, God. I'm old Brooklyn. Before the colonizers came through the gentrifiers. I'm old Brooklyn. When police show respect because we still had that fire. Old Brooklyn. Hold up. I just had to see something. Hold up. Y'all still here with me? Are y'all still here with me? I'm trying to see if y'all still here with me. Because I know I was looking around for stuff and all that other stuff. Gunshot me, rewind, lick shot me, fast forward. Okay? We about to do this so Brooklyn. Y'all see the video? I'm going to stop sharing, and then I'm going to go back to it. I'm going to look for the other thing on my phone. 999. All right, we going to the hood real fast. East New Yiddy, heart of the city. Farrell, let's go. Yeah, Farrell rising. East New Yiddy, heart of the city. Black committee.
Challenge. Y'all know how to do these challenges, man. I was there. Y'all heard that so-called challenge. Y'all heard that Panda remix. Y'all heard it at DownRising.com. Let's go. Brooklyn. I'm old Brooklyn. Before the colonizers came through the gentrifiers. I'm old Brooklyn. When police show respect, cause we still had that fire. Old Brooklyn. 8-ball, bubble gooses, free lunches, and Yogi Bear. I'm old Brooklyn. Where the joke started off with, yo, what's up? I'm from Cypress Hill, Farragut, 4 Green Projects. The theme is the state out of Court Street dockets. We talking crack era. More street rockets, stay loaded up, unidentified flying objects. Nothing like the summers when that butter hit the block. Only hoteps was red, black, and green tops, Reaganomics. Have you getting clipped in the lobby? Split bids back then, 3 to 9 for the bodies. Night of the base heads, white walking zombies. Tri-state was Koch State, hustling a hobby. Wildlife, planet of the apes and gorillas. Living skelly games, hit a killer, be a killer. Playing manhunt, we learn to hide from the beast. All day, picture right across from the precinct. Put a child soldiers, no place for the weaklings. Civilians being safe, lock it in for the weekend. And sorrow for you what the devil teach. Didn't follow close enough to get out of the devil's reach. Elevated the flower rising and guard ghetto sheep. Had the girls graduated from humping on Pebbles Beach. Taken to the Flicks Metropolitan in Duffield. Don't go alone or you probably get your butt killed. Everybody knew their place. Girls had real eyebrows and baby hairs on their face. A mouth full of gold front from Albee Square. Plus a razor blade just in case the enemy's near. Caught him slipping. Took his king on sway valleys. Now we gripping. Chasing me through Worms Alley. I run up in the peas and he stops on the corner cause he know without a cosign that he's a corner self-hatred. Million faces, same story. Stuck in the matrix by races, the game's gory. Used to hustle in front of Maze and McCory. Switch lanes and spit flames and chase glory. Spike Lee joint, 40 acres in a mule. They setting us up for undertakers in their schools. Then they wonder why we criminals breaking rules when they making all their loot, selling lies, taking truths. That's why I don't listen to none of the mumbo jumbo. Kumbaya shit when it's mixing like gumbo. About to take it back to setting traps for Columbo. Robbing White to Brooklyn Heights way before Dumbo. It's Kings County, I know what the difference is. That Brooklyn bullshit we on is ridiculous. Terrorizing Millennium, Nat Turner. Wakanda warrior, vibranium black burner. The one man gang, Bam Bam Bigelow. Brooklyn slang, Chicken Man, biggest flow. Yeah, Cold Black Committee. East New York, Cypress Hill Project. Barrel Rising. Yo, check that Supreme Balancement EP out right now. BarrelRising.com. That new single out right now. Lean on me by Barrel Rising. Shazam that. Barrel Rising. Shazam that. Yeah, I'm so Brooklyn. Yo, Cash, man, tell me what's up, man. Hashtag bodyguard, not time. Nerd. Let's go. Cypress Hill Project. Terrorizing Millennium, Nat Turner. Wakanda warrior, vibranium black burner. The one man gang, Bam Bam Bigelow. Brooklyn slang, Chicken Man, biggest flow. Yeah, Cold Black Committee. East New York, Cypress Hill Project.
Yo, you went crazy on that, son. You went crazy, beloved. Farrell Rising, Millennium, Nat Turner, Wakanda Warrior, Vibranium Black Burners, the One Man Gang, Bam Bam Bigelow, Brooklyn Slang, Jigga Man, Biggie Flow. Woo, nigga. Yeah. You know, we got to bring that E and Y bully energy to kick in the door, waving the fofo, and get God from behind the wall. You know what I'm saying? That's where we at with it. Yeah, the God literally changed his whole page around and got rid of the videos. Wow. I wanted to show y'all one of the videos that he had up there, but he wanted us to learn the scriptures. So he put all scripture stuff up there. He was like, they looking at my videos, I'm going to give them the scriptures. Yo. Yeah, supreme balancement, God. That's all. God wanted to give us the scriptures. So I was going to Newpool Archives. And Newpool, on both of them, though, he don't have the videos that he had on there like a week ago. He changed all the videos around. Yeah, he got all the scriptures up there. He want us to get them scriptures in. Yeah, I ain't jacking that though. He had the joint about, he had the like all the 9-ball stuff up there. Damn. Yeah, he messed me up with that. Cause I wanted, it's some fire on there. Baba going in, he's giving it up. And God kind of messed that up, man. With this other stuff. It's not the same. Some people think it's the same. It's not the same. No. Books and pictures. That's cool, but you don't want that. Newport Archives. Who is the Malachi? Yo, so what's happening? Yo, thank you, God. Tawu Tag, beloved. I appreciate you. I do what I do, when I could do it. I do what I do when I could do it. I got the crazy, I got some joints that I wanted to put together. Time didn't allow it. It's okay. I'll double back next year and put it out. But yeah, I do music. I love the music, man. Baba said we are music. You dig? So we can't get away from that. We music. You know what? Let me see. Newport Archives. So, blessings, mom. You don't know damn place. You just want goddamn with us all the same with all the stuff. What I wanted to read tonight. Because I tell you, we got to start going through the Paa Taraq and actual physics. That's what it is. We got to go through some actual physics. What's the last one I was reading? I didn't really finish. You know what's crazy about people? Oh, the letter. Yeah, I gotta go. I gotta get some things confirmed with the letter, God. I don't want to just. So look. So you see, so this Bible, and this is Father. So it's a picture at the top of a Mahdi. Back in the days, that was a picture that we never even used. So I don't know why they let it use that picture now, but whatever. It's okay. It's the one that they chose. I'm just saying that because my wife actually did the cover for this book. But anyway, so the people acknowledge As-Sayyid Al-Hadi Abdul Rahman Al-Mahdi, right? As the son of As-Sayyid Abdul Rahman Al-Mahdi, who was the son of, of As-Sayyid Muhammad Ahmad Al-Mahdi. So they acknowledge him, but don't acknowledge Baba As-Sayyid Isa Al-Hadi Al-Mahdi. They don't acknowledge Baba as coming from him. They acknowledge him coming from him and him coming from him. You see, they acknowledge him, and now acknowledge him, but then disregard him. But look at them. They don't look at them. Look at them. How you going to acknowledge him and then try to disregard him as his son? He got this. Look at his face. That's how you know these niggas crazy. His pops is a little chubbier. But how you gonna look and then try to disregard him as his son? Like, nigga, if it was a child support case, he going down. He going down. Oh, you just got this? All right, well, on the strength for that, I'm not gonna read it. I was gonna go through something. But yeah, he was like, man, people crazy. I mean, like, yo, sometimes you don't even gotta go through the signs. You be like, oh yeah, that's his. I remember I went to my see my oldest son. I went to see my oldest son. And he was in there, and the way he was sitting in the living room was like exactly how like my mom's or like I used to sit. And I was just looking at him. He was like, yo, what up, Pops? And I was like, nothing. I was like, nigga, I can't say nothing. Nigga I don't know, that nigga don't even got my man. I can't even do that. He don't even act like me. I don't know about that nigga. Nope. Got him. Can't even do that. So this is what I'm gonna do with the big actual facts. What I'm gonna do is called hot spots. Hot spots. Oh, you know what I could do? Cause I'm trying not to get too heavy. You know what I'm saying? My head be starting to hurt sometimes. I'll be like, it's getting too heavy. I wanted to show y'all something funny. I ain't gonna lie. I forgot about it because I was looking for this information, but yeah, he did. That's real. Thank you for that. That's amazing. That's amazing, Silos. That's a fact. That's amazing. Watch this. What is that, 40s or 50s or 60s? Bless baby. Let me see. I gotta show y'all this stuff. This is the stuff that these people used to be eating. Yeah, I gotta show y'all this stuff.
Yesterday on the show and over the weekend, we posted a picture. I think we have a picture. We have a picture of this. This is a Jell-O salad.
Look what they want us to eat.
From the 1960s with shrimp, egg, and peas.
From the 1960s.
Yes, they used to serve these at dinner.
All right, that's the year. See, I went all the way to the 40s. It's the 60s. I thought it was. I didn't know it was that soon. Let me see. '60s. Yeah, this is how they used to eat, y'all. And this is what they want us eating. Seven Up mayonnaise Jell-O salad recipe. Look at this. Spaghetti-o jello mold that got Vienna sausages in it. Oh. Here you go. Here you go. Oh, we're about to go there. Let's go. Shout out to the Three Musketeers. This is for educational purposes only.
Was an influential time in culinary history.
Oh my goodness.
International foods, imported foods, food-related inventions, and food made simple.
Oh my
food
goodness.
was usually made from scratch since pre-made food microwave hadn't been in. They would put anything from full salads to full...
Look at this. Look at this. Look at this, y'all. Look at that. I just want the jello stuff. Yeah, I just want the jello stuff. I don't want the whole stuff. If she want to talk, nobody wanted to talk. Yeah, they was nasty like that. Hold up. Where the other videos at? You see that mayonnaise recipe? They call them retro. This is how they try to cook again. If I see any one of y'all niggas, any one of y'all, if I see any one of y'all niggas,
That's the hospital.
yo, I'm not playing. Okay, I'm not playing.
Hello, darlings. In this week's video, we're going to be...
I'm not playing. Care about none of that. Oh, she actually making it. No. Oh, she trying to bring back her people's stuff.
I put my...
Now, I just want to look at the old stuff. Hold up. Yo, look this up. I want y'all to see this. Look at it. Look at it. This is what Becky's going to cook you. I don't care how fat her booty is. This is what she going to cook you. This is their stuff, man. Yeah. Watergate salad. Come on now. Eat up. Jellied chicken salad recipe. Go look it up, man. Go look it up. Oh, yeah. Hold on, where that last one? That jello joint with the spaghetti. Oh my God. Can't get enough of that. Look at them. Look at them Vienna sausages in the middle. And little flowers. Oh, look at the little flowers. Yo. Yeah, y'all keep lime gelatin and cottage cheese. Y'all into that? Yeah, y'all keep on. Go ahead, y'all. Oh my goodness. Yeah, y'all go look it up. They had 100,000 different molds. Look at this stuffed loaf. It's a loaf bologna with peas. Who told them to stuff a bologna with peas and mashed potatoes like it was okay? What taste buds is that? Now, if the Jellos was just fruit, it's a go. Let's go. Coca-Cola Jello salad. Ah, my goodness, my goodness. Yeah. I just wanted to share something. Yeah, I got it because you know what I want to break y'all into. Because something, we talk about a lot of science and a lot of jewels. We talk about a lot of the jewels, right? And a lot of the sciences. And we give you the breakdown and historical references and all that. But you got to see who they are and what they do in their house and what they give their kids and what they, go look it up, man. This is real. And so I have a segment of the show. So every day, every time I'm on here, I'm trying to introduce y'all or show something. Listen, it's the wonderful land of make-believe. That's what we're going to go into. Because now I got the ability to screen share. So now I can show you, look what they doing. The wonderful land of make-believe. Because once you understand their mentality, then it doesn't surprise you anymore when they 50-year-old Mukasu man that's a grandfather can dress up in little girl's clothes and say that he's a 6-year-old girl named Tammy or Tabitha. They can do that because they live in the wonderful land of make-believe. Yes. Nothing is real in their world anyway. None of their laws is real. None of their countries are real. None of their gods are real. None of their history is real. So why hold on to, nah, nigga, I'm not that. If I say I'm a girl today, I'm a girl. If I'm a boy today, I'm a boy. I'm a Rockwilder. He's a Rockwilder. Leave Joey alone. Caleb is a Rockwilder for today. Caleb, do you want to go in the kennel with the rest of the wonderful world of make-believe? I'm going to show you. We're going to start, though. Look up the Jell-O recipes. Look them up, man. They was serving. That's who Becky going to get. Becky with the good fur, because they ain't here. Becky don't got here. Becky has fur, Yeah. And unfortunately, Beyonce is running around with fur looking like Becky, so it makes sense that a nigga be chasing Becky with the good fur because Beyonce ain't showing Beyonce with the good naps, with the kingly crown. Don't preach to him. The wonderful land of make-believe, my children. Yeah, so I'm going to run through this with some hot spots. So I wanted to put that in your psyche. And then I got some other stuff I'm putting in your psyche tomorrow. Every day I put some more stuff so you can see this is what they do. This is how they do it. This is what they doing. This is what they doing. Yo. Woo. Wusabat here to cure the spell. So, this is one of the methods of curing the spell. I'm doing hot spots. I'm going through highlights. Start from the back because I usually don't make it to the back. Again, all these is written by the God. Yep. And the God is he done sparked some of the most phenomenal minds and movements on the planet in this modern day. Some of the people that have turned and been led astray, and some of them were sparked by the God. So a lot of people talk about Haru and Paulite and and the nigga Tahuti, and yeah, he didn't spark some of the, people y'all talking about. But the most important spark is motherfucking Emperor Khufu. Because without that, niggas be assed out like a pair of Prince jeans. Ooh, boom, 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 boom. Niggas be assed out right now. Niggas be dealing with the Tweedledee and Tweedledum over there trying to sign everybody up to be IRS citizens, all because they want an ego trip and go against Khufu. So they want to sign everybody up to be fake free. Yeah, to be out there talking about, well, we not regular niggas, but we not them niggas over there neither. Mm-hmm. That's what I'm gonna say. Like, nah, we not regular niggas, but we not nominationals neither. See, that's what they want you to say. They want you stuck there. So I told the brother today, I said, God, I want you to win. Check it. If you got Baba out, this is why I'm gonna stand on it. Look, if you got Baba out, once he get out, he coming over here anyway, because you ain't got no power. Nigga, you ain't got no power. You still under the queen, nigga. So get him out. And then we take him over here and we do. Thank you. Appreciate it. Stay your ass over there though. Okay? Dummy. All right, so I read this and I really enjoyed this. Talking about like reincarnations, right? Very important. It says, so if this is from Intelligent Design, Divine Design Applied to Aliens, page 37, 38, 39. So it's bottom of verse 218. I'm starting from. So if your genes are in fact deterministic, then how can distant healers mitigate complications, or remote viewers see and draw distant places, or children between age 1 to 9 remember a past life in such detail as to even speak a tongue they never were exposed to, or tell of relatives' names, towns, dates, and be proven to be right and exact. This child can recall his shocking past life in great detail. April 12, 2015, compiled by Greg Prescott, MS, editor, in5d.com. Yeah, I'm going to read this and then we out. When the nightmares begin, 4 years ago, for 6-year-old James Leininger of Lafayette, his parents, Bruce and Andrea Leininger, were troubled. The nightmares were coming as much as 4 times a week, and James would violently kick and scream with his feet up in the air. It appeared as though he was fighting with something or buried in a box trying to get out. The only way he could escape the nightmares was for his parents to shake him awake. The nightmares were out of control. From the age of 18 months, little James was obsessed with airplanes, especially World War II. After a while, he also began to have nightmares about being shot down and unable to escape his burning cockpit. James became really specific with details of his nightmarish crash. From July to September of 2000, James began to tell his parents that the plane in his nightmares was shot down by the Japanese after it had taken off from a ship in the water. When James was asked if he knew who the pilot was, he simply replied, James. His down-to-earth parents, Bruce and Andrea, were absolute non-believers in reincarnation. In fact, James' father began to do some research into the Second World War, just to prove to himself that none of this could be true. However, Bruce was bemused to find that there had been a U.S. Navy carrier called the Natama Bay, which was involved in the Battle of the Iwo Jima. Moreover, Bruce found that one of the carrier's pilots had indeed been called James, and this Lieutenant James M. Hudson had been shot down by the Japanese on the 3rd of March, 1945, his flaming fighter plane hurling into the Pacific. Miss Leininger told the Mirror, in the throes of his nightmares, you couldn't work out what he was saying. But 2-3 months in, I was walking down the hall and I heard him saying, airplane crash, plane on fire, little man can't get out. It chilled me to my bones hearing this. I asked him what happened to his plane, and he said it crashed on fire. I asked how it crashed, and he said the Japanese shot his plane. Bruce also found that Billy, Leon, and Walter were the names of the 3 Natama Bay Navy aviators who had died before James Hudson Jr. Their full names was Billy Peeler, Leon Connor, and Walter Devlin. James called his G.I. Joe dolls Billy, Leon, and Walter. And that he said that they were waiting for him when he went to heaven. Bruce and Andrea learned that the hair color of each doll matched the hair color of the deceased aviators. Billy Peeler had dark hair, as did James. Walter doll. James said his boat was called the Natoma, and he remembered the name Jack Larson. Flicking through a book, the 2-year-old pointed to a picture of Iwo Jima in the Pacific and said that was where his plane was shot down. Mr. Leininger found that just one pilot died during the Battle of Iwo Jima, James N. Huston Jr., age 21. He was shot down on March 3rd, 1945, while on his 50th mission, his last before he was due to go home. Every detail of James' dreams have been verified in the Leininger's satisfaction, whether through eyewitness accounts, personal interviews, or military records. Bruce and Andrea say they are obviously convinced that Hudson's spirit has touched James. They just can't figure out why or how exactly. Yeah, man, that's heavy. Heavy, bro. That's crazy. He said, take the what and leave the what? Vienna sausages and jello. Yo, did you see that craziness? Yeah, bro. Yo, truth is stranger than fiction. And that's what I love about the master. See, the problem with what we be learning, right? What we learn with the Wusabat and these ancient sciences is that the stuff that we talk about is what the highest of academia is talking about. And we be trying to talk to these niggas over there at the bodega. That be the problem. The problem don't be the doctrine. The problem is who you trying to give it to. And these niggas want to cross-reference between Pastor Porkchop, Reverend Rib, and Imam Idiot. They want to cross-reference with niggas that don't even know their own doctrine. You know? So is it true? Is it true that Allah is the same God of nigga? Y'all use that for your whole doctrine. That Allah is the same God of Abraham, Moses, and Isaac and Jesus. Y'all use that to get in. Don't get away from it now, nigga. That's Jermaine. He just went down south and changed his name to Abu Bakari. You know what I'm saying? But that's Jermaine, nigga, from Queens. We know him. That's who Allah is. He broke out from Jerusalem. He broke out from Israel and went over there in Saudi Arabia, changed his name, switched tongues on them niggas, and said, "Yeah, nah, that's not me, son. Check it. This is what I'm selling y'all niggas." That's the same nigga. We know him. Nah. Because he had a fight with Lamar over there on the boulevard, and Lamar hit him with that "you can't stop the rain," and nigga still got that mark on the left side of his face. That's how we know the nigga. Hit him with that "you can't stop the rain from falling." You know what that means? It's going down. We give you some biblical quotes. If I could get y'all, if y'all could see this, then y'all could have it in order to screenshot it. But this is like a migration map. Oh yeah. Yeah, this is a migration map. Starting from, you see that the egg island? That's where we landed. Where we set up before the Ice Age. Muspatia, Nuwapia. That's where the Riskians landed. In Antarctica. What are they talking about now? Antarctica. That's where everything sprouted from there, family. Come on, man. Come on. Now I'm gonna read a couple of biblical quotes that show you all the strange things. Strange things are happening. Strange things are happening. My name is Pharaoh Rising. I'm only just a God. I come through. Chill. Don't get me started, man. Exodus 19:4. Angels, men with wings. 1 Samuel 5:2-7. A male mermaid. Leviticus 17:7. A goat man. Genesis 3:1. A talking serpent. Job 39:10. Unicorns. John 11:43-44. A zombie. Numbers 13:33. Giants. 1 Chronicles 26. People with 6 toes and fingers. Isaiah 27:1. A Loch Ness sea monster. Job 2:1. Satan man, the devil. Genesis 25:22. A Bigfoot, shaggy man. I'm going to that. Again, man. What is it? Not diagnosis of the races, but it's like the racial. We gotta emphasize that what makes everybody who they are. The Sans people, they have all of the racial identities, identified traits, all the racial characteristics of all of the original races on the planet. They don't have nothing from the Caucasian, but they have something from the Dravadu, the Dravidian. They have something from the Australian. What's the Aborigines out there? They have something from the Asians. The chinky eye is not chinky. It's actually African, because the Sans people are the original chinky eye people. The Asian, that trait comes from them. Yeah. So when you think of your people, oh, shorty got the chinky eye, she got the Asian in her. No, she got the African in her. That's what that is. Let's see, I'm about to go to the gym tomorrow. Go on that treadmill. Ooh, you can't stop the rain. Okay, this was I read this to y'all before. I'm sorry. I can't really get my head back into the West Day because I'm still thinking about these crazy ass crackers. Y'all see that Jello? Now back, fools. All right. Time is it? 11:22. Yeah, that's 2 hours. Nah. All right, y'all. I'm about to get out of here. I appreciate y'all for rolling with me. Y'all, anybody that's doing the Christmas thing, that's where it's at. I think next year I might do a big celebration of the child, the hawk child of Haru, to celebrate the golden hawk child. With the children, for the children, you know what I'm saying? For the family, be in a better place. Paa Taraq bless us to have some things established. I'm excited. I'm very excited and enthused and ready for, Children's Day. Celebrating the golden child. Yeah, man. So don't feel the way about them so-called Christmas trees. Those ours. Put that up for the kids, man. For the children, just give them our own science about Children's Day, and and give it a breakdown. Matter of fact, we're gonna get that and talk about it tomorrow. Okay, Mama? Yeah, we're gonna give the whole breakdown of the Children's Day, but they changed it. It's a whole nother celebration of the child who is the hawk, or son. Basically talk about Haru, and it gives the whole breakdown of Orion is Sirius and the Riskians and the little Greys playing as the elves, and this is a whole storyline. So I'm gonna dig it up, and then we're gonna read it tomorrow, so that we can pass it on to the children. We have our own stuff. So it's all about reclaiming our own stuff. Like even one here, right? When I show you this, look at it. That's our own clock right there. That's our clock on the front. We got our own stuff, y'all. We just got to activate it. We got to get involved, to evolve or dissolve. But listen, man, love is love. I appreciate y'all. But like I say every day, man, it's our time. We got to walk into our destiny, stepping to do our duty to awaken up the universe, So being that it's our time, man. If not now, then when? You know what I'm saying? If not this, then what? And if not us, then who? Yeah, let's get this done, family. We here. I appreciate y'all. That's right. Thank you for walking with me. Y'all be safe. I shook spending some time with your family. Give that love out to the family. I got to call up my big heads, see what's up with my babies, and see what's up with the family. Spoke to Mama Love tonight. I called my pops. He a pain in the ass. We got to spend some more time. Like, I noticed, like, talking to my sons, and these niggas is out of whack because they spend some more time with their moms. And I'm like, yo, y'all need some of this ether energy. Y'all playing. They all discombobulated and all that. Yeah, peace, God. Yeah, family. I appreciate y'all. Y'all be safe. About what I shook. Peace and unconditional divine love. And we are going to free the master. The most important thing, right? God said we got to free ourselves. He said to free him is to free ourselves. He said none of that other stuff was going to work. None of it. So now, we got niggas that they overstand that, but now they want to be in a race with us. Like, nigga, race. Yeah, I'm going to hit you up, God. I'm going to hit you. I got you. Let me know a good time tomorrow. Because tomorrow I'm free. Everything closed anyway. I can't get nothing done that I wanted to do. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to be in here cleaning, writing, putting things together. Yeah, we appreciate y'all, God. Yo, y'all be safe. Have a good one. While I do, I'm gonna get at you.